Good early morning. You know, God reminded me of something late last night, most of the night. My number one job right now is just to protect my peace and let God worry about the rest. And I spoke about certain things to mankind, but you don't care. People come on with all kind of explanations about why things are the way they are, but you can't explain it. I've said all I'm going to say about what's going on in the world. And we're creatures of habit. Well, so many people are blinded in the delusion of the matrix and thinking that everything's okay. But when you don't have no drinking water, when you can't afford to feed yourself, or when you can't afford to go to the doctor when you're sick, and you just lay somewhere and die, then there'll be a massive uprising and everybody, crying, but the signs are right in front of your face and everybody's sitting around, even the lawmakers like la-di-da. But I want to say this, the same fate that overtakes one is going to overtake us all. We are in Armageddon. Do you understand? What is it you guys don't understand about that? Read your Bible. If you read your Bible, you'll see what's going on. This is happening right now in front of us, but everybody's stupid and asleep. And God told me, just protect my peace. You're going to be all right regardless. And that's how I got to look at it. I got to let God decide who gonna survive and who ain't. I know I am. You see, education has its purpose, but education can't explain the simple facts. I took environmental hazards when I was in college, and the professor was profound. He was very profound. Whenever things happen on the earth, the government would call him and he would go meet with other, people that deal with environmental issues. And there's one thing that I keep hearing him say in my mind over and over again. The earth always cleanses itself. That's a fact. This came from a professional. I'm not a climatologist, but God is. I don't claim to be anything, but God is. I'm an earth angel, and everybody on this planet knows exactly who I am. And they know that God speaks directly to me. And I don't care if people that push these books try to tell me that it's bullshit, but the bottom